Hi everyone, it's me James. Thank you for watching another episode of my Philly sports scene and events video. I know I look really dark in this video right now and the background is all lit. It is not good cinematography, but I don't have a choice because it's October and in the Philly and South Jersey area it's 85 degrees right now and it is just too hot, so I'll have to hide in the shade. There's an umbrella above me to block out the sun. That's why I look a little shadowy to you guys. Anyways, all I can say is wow, the Philadelphia Phillies won last night. Wow, wow, wow. That is great. They won the first game in the wild card series against the Miami Marlins. And the Philadelphia Eagles are 4-0. That's good news. A lot of people have a lot to say about how the Eagles game are ugly and they're played sloppy, but you know what? You just can't be too picky because they won. They won the first 4 games. I much rather have the Eagles winning than losing. It doesn't matter how many points to win. It doesn't matter how they won the game, as long as they win, and that's all matters. The big W, that's all matters in NFL. So as long as Jalen Hurts and the team can find a way to keep on winning their games each week, that's good enough for me. And at this point, it doesn't even matter that much because we're already into the 5th week of the NFL football games. And we're quarter way through the season. And the Eagles already won the first 4 games. So as long as they keep on winning, and we're on the good track. It's not like they really have to play certain way because I know Philly fans are tough because you want the Eagles to win, and then you want them to play certain way for you that looks good. But football is not gymnastics. You don't get score on how you play the game. Winning is the only thing that matters. Anyway, that's enough of sports talk. And now I'm gonna get into about the Philly sports events and all the free stuff that I get from those events. So since last week, because the Phillies is in the playoff games and the Eagles are doing good so far, so there are lots of parties, tailgate parties, pep rallies, and events like that. And I went to this is a new thing. It's called the 94 WIP's Miller Lite Tailgate Tour. They do it when there is a home game. On the Saturdays, when there's a home game in Philly, they have this tour. It's like a tailgate, but it's on Saturday instead of Sunday right before the game. And they have food trucks out there. Actually, one food truck out there for free food. They have a lot of tailgate games out there, and they have this ring toss. You toss the hula hoops over the big blown up Miller Lite beer cans, and you can win prizes. Also, you can enter to win a home party with Brand Salick and John Marks, and then they bring the food to your backyard to cook. They give you a big, like, I don't know, 75-inch TV, and they bring all to your house, and you can win that at the end of the season, but that's going to be hard. So anyway, let's talk about the food truck first. They had this food truck. It's called Curds and Steak. It's big. All they have is bean curds and cheesesteak and French fries. So when you go there, they'll hand you a ticket, and then you can turn that ticket in for a food item. So I got cheesesteak and French fries, and it would, surprisingly, it was really good. The cheesesteak was really tasty, and it's not a full-size one. It's about like a Wawa Shorty hoagie size, but they put a lot of meat in there with American cheese, and the fries was amazing. The fries was just really crispy and good. And then they have it's a food truck, so they have coolers down on the ground. You can get canned sodas and water from in the cooler. And then they have that ring toss game. You toss the hula hoop over the Miller Lite blown up beer cans, and then they start out with you get 5 hoops, and if you make 3 over the cans, and then you can pick a prize. But then everybody was winning, so they changed to you have to make all 5 hoops over the beer cans. And then if you don't win, they will just give you some small prizes. So anyway, let me show you. So for the ring toss, if you win, you get this nice Miller Lite Kelly Green t-shirt. And if you didn't win, and then you can get a beer koozie, or they have some bottle openers and stuff like that. So it was a good event. I would definitely go again. On Sunday, October 21st, it will be at the Philly Beer Baron on Red Lion Road. That's the 94 WIP tailgate tour. So the next one is going to be at the Philly Beer Baron on Red Lion Road on October 21st for the home game tailgate. And then the next event I want to talk about, it's I went to the on Sunday game day, I went to the Lincoln Financial Field and Wells Fargo's parking lot to tailgate, and I tailgate with 4th and John. That's a big free tailgate party before every home game in Philadelphia, in front of Wells Fargo Center at the parking lot G. So they're always in the G lot, and they're sponsored by Bud Light and Red Bull. So they always have plenty of Bud Light beer and Red Bull there. You can drink as much as you want. And then they also offer free cheesesteak. They make it fresh right there, just like any other tailgate. They cook the meat and the onions on the grill right there. And they have a DJ, and the DJ is pretty good. They play good music. And then they have these tomato pies from Conshohocken Bakery, and I always crave for those tomato pies every week when I go because they're just so good, you know, and they're decorated. They usually receive about 5 or 6 pies, and then there are like images, right, decorated with tomato sauce and Parmesan cheese on the pie, and they are usually like images of Eagles players or Eagles slogan. This week they had a pie. It says brotherly shove, you know, which is pretty neat because that's one of the Eagles' moves since beginning of this year. You know, some may call it tush push, some call it brotherly shove, but you know, it works good, and they have that on the pie. Cheesesteak is good as always. I have not had one since last football season, so I got one this time, and it's very tasty. You know, it's just like any other pizzeria in the Philly area will make. You know, they chop up the steak, and then they put the cheese on top, and then they put it in a Amoroso hoagie roll, you know, or steak roll, and it's really good, you know. And the 4th and John tailgate is totally free, and the people there are very friendly. In front of it, this is something new. In front of where the 4th and John tailgates, somebody set up a 360 degrees video. I think you have to pay for it, but I don't think it's that expensive because a lot of people is doing it. So you can get a 360 degrees video made while you're tailgating. Oh yeah, and also in the tailgate lot, I always walk around. I walk to the Toyota tailgate zone, which is kind of on the side in the back of the Wells Fargo Center, and they also have a lot of tailgate games there you can play, and some of the radio stations such as WIP, they set up a tent there, and then they'll have a radio host to show up at certain time. Sometimes they're late, but when the radio host is there, they'll be giving away free t-shirt each week. So this week the WIP was giving away this t-shirt. And Toyota too. Toyota's there. I got this magnet again, which I got the first time I went a few weeks ago for the home game tailgate. And then Toyota's got something new. Check this out. They got this nice clear bag for the stadium that has the old Kelly Green Flying Eagles logo on it. It's a nice drawstring bag. Oh, here it is. Inside the bag I found the beer can opener from the Miller Lite, the WIP Miller Lite tailgate tour. And then I walk around the tailgate lot, and I run into the Phillies. You know, I mean the Eagles. They always trying to do something for the fans in the tailgate lot. So this week they had some former Eagles players come out to the lot. This week was Mike Mamula, Sean LaData. He's a former punter, and then they had Vince Papelli. He is a really big deal in Philadelphia because there was a movie made about him. You know, it's like the movie is called Invincible. He is like the real life Rocky because he was just an average guy living in Philly and tried out for the Philadelphia Eagles, and then he became a really good player. So anyways, while those players are out there, they will take pictures with you. They'll talk, they'll talk to you. And then also the Eagles people was out there handing out free stuff. So I got this beer koozie. And pair of Eagles sunglasses. I also had Sean LaData to sign. They hand out picture cards, and I had Sean LaData to sign it for me. So the tailgate party was very productive. I got a lot of free stuff and it was fun. This is the badge I got from the 4th and John for the Washington home game tailgate. And then there are more events I went to, but now I'm gonna take a break from the events. I want to talk about First Trust Bank. They are a sponsor of the Philadelphia Eagles. So they also have a lot of free stuff. Not only, if you go to the Eagles game, they do have a tent there. And they have some games there, and you play the games, you can pick a prize. And they have a lot of stuff to give away. Like this is new for this year. The Kelly Green wristband. They don't have this last year because this is Kelly Green. It's for this year. You see the old Flying Eagles logo. And the cell phone wallet. They had this last year because the new Eagles logo. And they had this at the end of last season. It's First Trust Bank Eagles pen. And then they put out more this Eagles cheer card or poster, which they had at end of last season during the playoff games. They came out with this cheer card, but they have it again this year, and they have it at all the First Trust banks unless it runs out, while supply lasts. So you can always stop by the First Trust Bank and ask them or get some of this free stuff. Okay, so then after the 94 WIP tailgate event on Saturday and Sunday, I went to the tailgate lot to tailgate with 4th and John. And then getting a little bit confused here. Then I went to this Bud Light. Maybe this comes first, but anyway, I went to a Bud Light Thursday night kickoff event. They do it at different bars in the Philly area during this football season. The one I went to, it was I think it was Thursday night, and it was at Many Young Brewing Company, right? It is a WMMR event, so you can go on to the 93.3 WMMR's website and you'll see this event listed under events. So I got there early, and they also had a T-shirt giveaway. You don't have to play any games or anything to get the T-shirt. I was looking for. I thought I had the T-shirt with me, but apparently I don't. I don't have that T-shirt with me. It's a nice 93.3 WMMR with the old Kelly Green Flying Eagles logo on the top and the beer can, Bud Light beer can in the middle, and then says Bud Light on the bottom. It's a nice Kelly Green T-shirt. Everything's Kelly Green this year. And then at the end, the event lasts about 2 hours, and it started at 7 and ended at 9. So at 9 p.m. they do a drawing, and you can win 2 tickets for the next Eagles home game. I did not win. Somebody else sitting in the bar won. But you know, it was a pretty good event, and the same night just happens. The same night at 8 p.m. they had a scheduled at the Manayunk Brewing Company. They had a scheduled drag queen show, and there was different guys dressed up as girls, and they were singing. You know, it was pretty cool. So, anyways, the next event I want to talk about. All right, now it's the Philadelphia Phillies. The next one is the Phillies is in the postseason playoff games again this year, and it is the Red October back in Philadelphia again. So Phillies has that big red bus that makes different stops, and then you can go there and you can get this free rally towel and the cheer cards, and also you can sign your name or whatever you want to say on the bus. So I went to the first stop, which it was on Monday, a day before the first postseason game started for the Phillies. It was at the Comcast Center, right in Center City near the City Hall. So, you know, the big red bus is escorted by the police car. So, you know, they have a DJ on top of it, and the Phillies ball girls, and sometimes they'll bring out the, you know, former Phillies players to meet the crowd and sign autographs. So it's a very loud event with the, you know, the music blasting from on top of the big red bus and the police car sirens. So anyways, I'll show you. I got this Red October cheer towel, and also they give me where is it? This is really cool. The cheer card. And then NBC Sports Philadelphia and Channel 10 was hanging out the fans out there. It is really hot today, 85 degrees out here. I can definitely use this fans. So the Red Bus tour you know, it was really cool. You know, you get to meet the ball girls and you get to take picture with them, and you get to sign the big Red Bus. There was a big crowd there, and it was a lot of fun. And next, now we're going back to before the postseason. So I went to a game, a Phillies game that was in the mid-September. It was the last few of the Phillies home games, and outside there were vendors out there. You know, I think that this is the Temple University Health. It's a hospital. They were out there, or a healthcare system. They were out there handing out free stuff, and then they do your lung capacity test for you to see if your lung is healthy. And then I got a pencil case with some stationery supplies inside. And this is the cool part. They were giving away a Phillies water bottle. And also a Phillies hat. And once you enter the gate for at the Citizens Bank Park for the game, and then the Chevy Motor Company was inside handing out this nice Phillies t-shirt. That was what I got from in September before the postseason game started, outside and at the Phillies game. And then the last event I wanted to talk about is the postseason game. So last night it was Phillies' first game in the wild card round, and they, since last year, when the Phillies is in the playoffs, so every time they have a home game, they do set up a carnival outside. It has a concert stage, and it has a big Ferris wheel, and there are vendors there, there are food trucks there. You can pay for the food, but then there are vendors there, you know, handing out like the Hearst potato chips. They were handing out like samplers, small bags of like chips or pretzels, and there are radio stations there. B101 was there. They do the green screen photo. You can take a picture with their camera in front of a green screen, and then they will paste the Phillies ballpark in the background. It was really neat. I did that. And then Giant Food was there handing out free stuff. They had different things, you know, they were handing out. This is also a fan. It was hot yesterday too. I was really sweaty. I need a fan, so I got a fan. And the carnival was really cool because they have a lot of games, you know, for the kids or adults, and then, you know, like the cornhole for the adults, and then they have some betting for the kids, and then they had the free face painting for everybody, and they had the big Ferris wheel. The whole family can go inside the cage or the cup, and it spins around. The concert stage was really neat because they had a really good band, a really good cover band. They were, you know, getting the crowd ready for the game, and they sing all types of music, and it was really good band. I really enjoyed, you know. And then not only there are a lot of fans in front of the stage dancing, and there was also some of, you know, those people like the pandemic or the Fandemic crew, and some people you always see them on the big screen during the game, you know, like the fan cam, you know, like there's some regulars there at the game, and either they, you know, wear something special or they dance certain way, and they're always on the fan cam. So you know, those people were out there in front of the stage and taking picture with other fans, and you know, just enjoy the party. You know, I had a good time at the Phillies Carnival outside. Take a walk. There was a lot of people out there, and it was just you know, just a good feeling, and I still can't believe the Phillies won. They actually won the first game last night, so they just have to do it again tonight, and like their slogan said, take October. So anyway, that's pretty much my show and the events I went to and the upcoming events for this week. So, you know, if you like my video, please press the button to like my video and subscribe to my channel. And there's gonna be so many more events coming up in between this week and next week. So I'll do another show next week to show you guys what I got and what the events I went to. Bye, everyone.
A young upstart, Jesus Luzardo, who has certainly thrown his own lightning bolts at the Phillies over his few starts against them. Last year, in this moment, the Phillies ushered out the old to begin anew. And tonight is what they hope will be a continuation of their own new golden era of Phillies baseball. It's game one of the National League Wild Card Series. The Phillies and the Marlins.
Don't forget to throw hard.
The starting lineups and the first pitch are coming up next.
There are no things like